She's lost.
Lost her husband.
Lost her way.
Found the darker way.
The road that leads into the funnel.
Lost her own.
Found the whistler from the stars.
Eater of dimensions.
The blind piper.
Hello everyone and welcome to another video by Centipede Geek. Today I'm going to talk about a sci-fi original television series by the name of Continuum. I'm going to discuss my thoughts and opinions upon episode 4 titled Matter of Time. And without any further ado, let's go ahead and get to it, shall we? We seem to have a scientist in this episode. This scientist has been murdered, and pretty much what the protector or the main actress is trying to do, she is trying to get to the bottom of it to see who killed the scientist. There also seems to be some files that the scientist had, and these files seem to now be missing. And these files seem to be the key to make some sort of weapon. So pretty much these terrorists are trying to make this weapon of some kind so they can start the war in the past and pretty much, win the war in the future. The key point of the series. I have to say, this episode was just downright phenomenal. Definitely one of the best in the entire series. My favorite episodes so far are episode 2 titled Fast Times, and now, of course, episode 4 titled Matter of Time. I really enjoyed this episode, mainly because I keep forgetting the guy's name, but the guy from Stargate SG-1, finally, the leader of the terrorists, his character's name is Edward Kagame, and he has returned. The leader of the terrorists finally has came back in episode 4 titled Matter of Time, and Edward Kagame's backstory is told in this episode. I really enjoyed his backstory. He's pretty much, if you think about it, at least my point of view, it seems that the terrorists are sort of anti-heroes, and he just wants to, liberate what the government is doing. There's a scene in the, sorry for my stuttering. Anyways, there's a scene in the episode where where Edward Kagame is saying liberate, 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 and I loved that moment. And he gets all these he's having this meeting, the SWAT team comes in and say, hey, you gotta stop this, and Edward Kagame's like, no, I have my rights, and that was a great time. That was really cool. There's another cool sequence where he meets the protector, and she's all like, you're arrested, and he's all like, for what? And she's, she says, for what you're about to do, and then he says, how do you know what I'm going to do? That was a great quote, a great little fight sequence there happens also. There's also another cool fight sequence with the two girl terrorists. They use crowbars, and I forget the guy, but the leader before Edward Kagame came into the picture, he throws the crowbar in slow motion, and they hit this guy with this white guy with these tattoos on him, gets hit over the head at least 10 or 15 times with the crowbar. These two girls just kick the crap out of this guy. Great, slick, and just overall great choreographed, and technically just great fight scenes overall. I really enjoyed that crowbar sequence. So if you guys know what I'm talking about, let me know what you think on the comment bar below about the episode, and it's just about that fight scene overall. I really enjoyed that. There was also a sequence later on, towards the very end of the episode, some quote dialogue-wise, where he said, we are going to start a war. And it was just, I forget exactly what he said, but I do remember tweeting about it, and it was another great dialogue sequence. Also, the main cop, not the guy helping her, seems to have been taken off the case. But though he has been taken off, and though the government and the military have came into the picture overall because of Edward Kagame finally being in the past, it seems that the main cop has been taken off, but he's still finding a way to get around in order to, see the main picture of what's going on. So though he's been taken off the case, he still is technically helping because, of course he's going to. This is also the first time that our main actress and then Alex's character, finally they have met. And it seems that they have a little, should I say, confrontation at the end of the episode where she gives this item back to a girl that because we learn about her later on in history books, and it seems that Alex's character didn't like that one bit. He says, that she's playing God, another cool quote, and though I was on her side about that point. Overall, episode 4, Matter of Time, was a great episode. It had some really great drama, some really slick fight scenes, especially with that crowbar. I love that sequence. I love finally that the guy from Stargate SG-1 back in the 90s, television series. If you haven't seen Stargate SG-1, really ought to check it out. I'm only at the 2nd season. Anyways, I love that Edward Kagami's character is back in action. I love that he is ready just to erupt war and just to let his mission and his, whatever message he is trying to send, let that, be said in the series. Liberate the government. I really like that. That was cool. Because to me at least, it seems like they're anti-heroes. It seems that they don't like what the futuristic government is doing, so they're trying to do things their own way. And in a sense, is that so bad? Anyways, overall, tonight's episode was absolutely amazing. I loved it. Continuum is going well. I mean, it's showing to be a great series. Next week's episode looks really cool. Like I said, make sure to check out Sci-Fi's original television series with the name of Continuum. Like I said, it comes on every Monday night on what they call their Powerful Mondays, once again on the Sci-Fi channel. Next week's episode is episode 5, titled A Test of Time. It comes on every Monday at 7 o'clock Central, I guess it'd be 7 o'clock, and then, or 7 o'clock Central, and then I guess 8 o'clock for everyone else. Once again, though, like I said, every week I'll be doing episodic reviews of Continuum, and I'm happy to say that, it's already been confirmed for a 2nd season because it's a Canadian-based show, so I can't wait to see where the series is going to go with season 2 and everything. Overall, it's pulling out to be a great series, and I can't wait for this whole liberation to start coming into play, where it's just a war against the terrorist and then the cop girl herself. And once that war erupts, this show is really going to be something to break. Anyways, that is my review of the episode titled A Matter of Time, episode 4 of the TV series titled Continuum. Anyways, once again, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe to my page below, and I will see you guys later with more episodic reviews by Centipede Geek.